Yo, 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 what is going on, people? So, my bad. My internet's or my streaming software was just not working. Just wasn't working. I had to reinstall it a couple times and reset up my settings because my settings weren't saved. So, here I am. So, guys, we have a fun stream today. Do a couple things for you guys. First of all, we're going to just look at some other people's YouTube videos that they've done this week, because I kind of want to discuss them a little bit. We look at Sebi and Credit Shifu. They have a couple of videos this week. And then we're going to go and do this tier list for hotel credit cards. All right. So let's go ahead and jump into it. Let me pull up these videos. Sorry again, guys, that I'm late, but my bad. And let me just take this time to say right now, feel free to join the Discord channel, guys. I'm trying to get it to a point where there's enough people in there to, reach that critical mass that people are talking all the time. Still trying to get more people in. All right. So first video we have is going to be Credit Shifu. He was talking about the Amex Platinum card, or Amex in general.
Just a few days ago, and what was in that report was actually quite interesting, because American Express has kind of gone from being kind of dormant during the pandemic. Okay, nothing much was really going on with any credit card company. They're just sort of waiting to handing out huge welcome bonuses on their platinum and gold cards in order to attract new customers as we come through the sort of reopening period.
All right, so pretty much a record 3 million people opened Amex cards in Q1 of 2022. So, I mean, I'm not gonna really go through his entire video, but I would say that the reason that Amex has a lot of people signing up right now is probably because of the sign up bonus, right? 100,000 points is huge. And here he points to, he was saying that
was 100,000 points plus 10 points per dollar on restaurants and shop small on up to 25,000.
Yeah, so he was saying that this sign up bonus is ended, but this sign up bonus is actually still going. You can go to the Resi website and go to the Amex offers that they have, and the Platinum card has 125,000 points. Place your 10x points on all purchases at restaurants worldwide. Excuse me, guys. So yeah, the Platinum card, the huge sign up bonuses, 75,000 reward points. For the gold, 50,000 for the green. That's why Amex is, being able to sign up so many people in Q1.
$7,000, 100,000, they would end up with 350,000 Amex points. And
so 350,000 points after you hit your sign up bonus and do all the spending. That's quite a bit. And he's saying it's worth about, 7,000 based on 2 cents per point. I think it's probably less than, maybe like 1.5 cents per point, right?
In value they'd be getting on our show. You can check out our credit card guide below. Now, these huge bonuses, though, for new customers have contributed to the biggest ever increase in costs for the company. Costs jumped 34% to $9.1 billion for the quarter, and that's higher.
That's crazy. So Amex revamped its Public Platinum card that drove a 34% jump in expenses for the first 3 months of the year to 9. They spent $9.1 billion in 3 months on. Is it just the Platinum card expenses? I wonder if it's just Platinum card. Yeah, it must be just Platinum card. That's crazy. 9.1 billion in expenses for Amex. So we added 3 million new proprietary cards in the quarter as acquisition of U.S. customers, Platinum, blah, 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 reached all-time highs for the quarter. With travel activity continuing to pick up, we also had record monthly acquisitions for our Delta cards in March. Again, you give out huge sign-up bonuses. People are going to sign up, right? You're going to get a lot of new customers. Now, the question is, can they keep these customers long-term? That's the question, because once these, people have to renew their $700 annual fee and they realize they're not going to get another 100,000 points for doing so, that's when it's going to start changing, I think. But yeah, I think it's pretty much all that Sebi was saying here. Sebi, Seafood was saying here. Or I guess he's Ben Hedges now. Ben Hedges. So again, if you weren't interested in that platinum card, go to the Resi website. Someone on the live stream told me about this. Was it last week or so? About this. Still has a juicy sign up bonus of 125 plus 10x points on eligible purchases at restaurants. All right, let's go and look at Sebi has a video as well with a couple interesting topics.
Maybe I'm crazy, but I think I've started preferring these over Centurion lounges. In today's video, we're looking at some updates. We'll talk about a pretty good offer and then how you might want to use your Bonvoy points before the window of opportunity closes. We'll then move into the Centurion Lounge in LAX and a different alternative that might make sense. Brilliant has a pretty good offer that
Bonvoy Brilliant new offer, 100,000 points.
ends in about 3 weeks. Until May 18th, 2022, you're going to get 100,000 points and also a free night certificate worth up to 85,000 points for spending $5,000 in the first 3 months. We'll talk about the value of the points in about 90 seconds because there is a bit going on there. For the card, there is a $450 annual fee, but for most of us, it ends up being a pretty easy keeper card. The big reason for this.
So we're going to talk about this card a little bit later, actually, because we're going to be doing that tier list for the hotel cards. But its sign-up bonus is pretty solid. I mean, I've seen some people say that, you know, they had like a higher sign-up bonus of like 150,000 last year. But I'm pretty sure they only had that high sign-up bonus last year because it was a pandemic and they were trying to get as many people as they possibly could, right? So, yeah. I think the 100,000 points plus 85,000 free night certificate is a pretty solid offer. So the 100,000 points, Marriott points are worth about 0.8 cents per point. So the 100,000 points are worth about $800 or so. Oop. Oh, yeah, about 800 or so. And that free night certificate is worth about $680 worth of value. Now, the thing is with that free night certificate, it's up to the 85,000 points for the free night, right? However, the thing is that you have to think about it. Are you going to be willing to spend the extra money for another night at that hotel after your free night certificate, right? Are you going to want to spend 2 nights? Are you going to want to come out of pocket, like I said, about $600, $700 to stay an additional night or a third night, fourth night? Me personally, I wouldn't. So although the free night certificate is worth up to 85,000 points, I'm not someone to stay at a hotel for just one night unless I really had to, right? Unless I absolutely had to. Maybe I'm traveling somewhere. I have to maybe closer to the hotel, or I had to go to another city to get to the hotel before I like fly out the next day or something like that. I'm not someone who goes on vacation and really hotel jumps a lot. That's because it takes time to do that, right? And I want to be out enjoying myself wherever I'm at and not having to haul my luggage around, check into a room, get set up again and all that stuff. So it's not me. So I'm saying all this to say that although you get the 85,000 free night certificate with this sign-up bonus, I'm probably not going to stay at a hotel that's worth 85,000 points. I would probably stay at a hotel that's worth roughly 35,000, 50,000 points because I'm going to want to stay there multiple nights and I'll probably have to come out of pocket. I'll have to probably use points and I don't want to, spend that much money or my own or points on a hotel room. That's just how I travel. So in saying all that free night certificate, 85,000 points, we're just going to call it 50,000 points for my personal calculations. So that 50,000 points is worth about $400. So it's still pretty good sign-up bonus. So you get about $800 from the points themselves, and you get, for me, I get about $400 from the free night certificate. So about $1,200. So it's not bad. It's not bad. You got to spend $5,000 to hit the sign-up bonus. All right. So he's just talking about the Marriott Bonvoy Brilliant card in general, and it's a keeper card, essentially. We'll talk about it later. All right. All right. So Marriott points. I mean, Marriott has been going through a lot of changes over the past several years in terms of like devaluing their program. So no, this is not too surprising that they're doing more. That they're doing more. Sorry, guys. I'm on the Discord right now. People are asking me where I'm at. Telling people I'm on. People are like asking me where I was. I'm like, oh, guys, sorry, man. I'm a little late. I'm like an hour late. I'm online. But anyways, guys. So what was I saying? Yeah, with this with Marriott in general, they've been just devaluing the program for several years now, several years, and they're just trying to save money. And Sebi's gonna get into this a little bit later. He's gonna say that most of these hotels, when they accept points, they're making almost no money when you use your points. That's the thing. They're not making much at all. If anything, they're probably just covering the cost to like pay the cleaning people. That's about it, right? They make most of their money off like food and drinks that you spend when you're at the hotel. So we're not going to go through this entire thing, but that's pretty much what's happening. LA Centurion Lounge apparently was exposed to some jet fumes. I'm not sure when it closed, but it's been under renovations or repairs for a while now. New Delta Sky Club. We're not going to talk about it. This is all about LAX stuff. I don't live in LA, so I don't really care too much, to be honest. All right, so that's a little bit of news, I guess. Bomboy devaluation. Bomboy's devaluing their program every year. This is not really news at this point. It's just what they do. Now let's go into this tier list. I forgot what this tier maker. Look at let's look at our hotel tier list. All right, all right. Second. I want to zoom in. Let's zoom in. It's bigger. There we go. That's better. All right. So as you can see, we got it from S, A, B, C, and D. And I'm pretty much only going to put the top card in the S category. So nothing's going to go in there right away. We'll decide on what the top one is from whatever's in A and move it up. There's going to be one winner out of this, right? There's going to be one winner. And let's see. I guess we just start with the first card. This is the Hilton Inspired card. So I'm going to go ahead and put this in A. The Hilton Inspired card, I think I have, let's see. Let's pull up all the benefits for this card. Hilton Aspire. So, $450 annual fee card, right? You get 14x back on hotels and resorts, or Hilton hotels and resorts. 7x back on select travel, including flights, booked directly with the airlines and car rentals. 7x back on dining, and then 3x back on everything else. Now, if you were to apply how much these points are worth, the point valuation, it's about 0.5 cents per point. So essentially for like dining, you're going to get about 3.5% back on your spending when you redeem your points at the hotel. So 3.5% back on your dining spend. So that's pretty good for a hotel credit card. 3.5, about 1.5 for everything else. This is about 7% back on your hotels and resorts. So pretty good when it comes to your actual spend. This is not a bad card to put your spend on. Say you don't have a MS Gold card or a Platinum card or something like that. Don't feel bad about putting your spend on this card. It's not bad All right. So next we have the other benefits here. So you get complimentary diamond status with this card. Huge benefit. You get like free. Well, they used to have free breakfast, but now you get meal vouchers, meal and drink vouchers. The amount that you get kind of depends on which hotel you're staying at and how many people are in your room. But I actually kind of like this little change here because I don't always eat breakfast at the hotel. So being able to get a drink or something like that, maybe something at the snack bar if they have one, I kind of like that. I kind of like that. So last time I did this when I was in Orlando, and I think they gave us like $20 per person per day. I think it was $20. So it wasn't bad. It wasn't even like a very high end hotel. It was very mid tier hotel, to say at least. So we got $20 for that. Free breakfast because we were diamond status. All right. Next, we have the weekend night reward. So you get one weekend night reward. So one free night that you can use on Friday, Saturday, or Sunday. You get this at the beginning. As soon as you get the card, you have this benefit here. Excuse me, guys. And then if you spend $60,000, you do get an additional night. Now, the way the weekend night rewards works is that it only works on standard room rates. And again, it can be any hotel. As long as it has a standard room rate, you can use it. So great benefit there. $250 Hilton Resort statement credit. Use it on the rooms that you book and whatnot. Awesome benefits. You got a few other things here. A $250 airline fee credit. This is for incidental fees, so it does not cover like your airline ticket, but it does cover checked baggage, in-flight refreshments, flight change fees. If you need to pay for like the taxes on your reward booking, it does cover that as well, though. $100 property credit at Waldorf and Conrad hotels when you stay 2 nights or more. Priority Pass Select membership, so it get access to airport lounge for up to 2 guests. So this is definitely just for me A tier all day. All right. So we'll leave it there. Top tier card. Next 2 cards we have are the Hilton Honors and Hilton Surpass. I wish they would change the way these cards look because they look too much alike. Let's see. Let's go and pull them out. Hilton Honors. Do they look alike? Or did I just use the wrong picture? I might have used the wrong picture. So this is the Hilton Honors card. And here is the Hilton Surpass card. So yes, they are slightly different in terms of looks. We'll start with the Hilton Surpass card. $95 annual fee. Still decent spend categories. 6% back on hotels. 3% back on dining, 3% back on groceries, and 3% back on gas as well. So also pretty good. You get gold status for this card, so not quite that diamond status, but still not too bad. You don't get free breakfast, unfortunately, but it's gold status with Hilton is okay. It's okay. You get the weekend night reward only if you spend $15,000 in a calendar year. So you do not get this unless you spend $15,000. And then the other major benefit with this card is going to be the Priority Pass Select, 10 complimentary visits. So $95 annual fee, you get 10 complimentary visits. It's okay. It's okay. The sign-up bonus is decent, 130,000 points. That's about $650 worth of value. So I'm going to put the Surpass card at for now, it's going to be a B. These things can move around as we go through these cards. Hilton Honors card, I'm going to put that at a B as well. And this is because it's a no annual fee card, but it has pretty okay spend categories. They're okay. 7x back, or in other words, 3.5% back at the hotels, about 2.5% back at dining, and 2.5% back on groceries and gas. As you see, I already have this card because I downgraded my Hilton Inspire card a couple years ago. But I think the sign-up bonus is about 130,000 points as well. So no annual fee, 130,000 sign-up bonus is really, really good. And you only do get silver status with this, and that's pretty much it. But no annual fee. If you don't want to say get a gold card or any other MX card, this is not a bad card to accumulate Hilton points with your spend if that's what you want to do. So we're going to keep these on the same level because they're kind of good for different reasons. Hilton Surpass card are good for the Priority Pass Lounge. Hilton Honors is good for a no annual fee card where you can put spend on to get Hilton points. Pretty much what it is. IHG. All right. So IHG is definitely going to be. We're just looking at the IHG Premier card, I should say. We're not going to look at the no annual fee card. So IHG, 140,000 bonus points, and these points are worth. I think they're also worth 0.5 cents per point. So let's look real quick. Oops. IHG points are worth 0.5 cents per point. So this is about $700 worth of $700 worth for the sign up bonus. When you use your card for spin, you get 10x back. So that's about 5% back on your card, which is okay. It's okay. It's not Hilton Aspire level, right? You get, let's see, 2.5% back on travel, dining, and gas stations, which, also not bad. Not bad. And you get 3x back on all other purchases. So about 1.5% back on all other purchases. You get the anniversary free night, and this is up to 40,000 points in terms of the hotel. I'm not too familiar with IHG. I'm not a huge, I'm not saying I'm not a fan, but I just don't go to the hotels often enough to be that familiar with this program. But you do get the free night certificate worth up to 40,000 points. I'm not sure what tier that is, but I imagine it's like mid to high tier, I guess. You do get Platinum Elite status. And Platinum Elite status is what gives you that free night, apparently. It also gives you 20% back on rewards. And you can redeem 3 nights to get the 4th night free. So it's not a bad card. It's not a bad card. And because of that, we're going to bump down these 2 cards for now. You know what? We're going to keep those. We're going to keep those at B. We're going to go ahead and put the Hilton Aspire card at S tier. And we're going to put the IHG at an A tier. Solid $95 annual fee card. Plus you get a free night certificate that's worth roughly up to $200 in value. It's a solid hotel card if you're an IHG fan. Let's see. Next we have the Marriott Bonvoy Boundless card. So this is the Chase card. And I just had this up. So this is also a $95 annual fee card. So right now the sign-up bonus is 3 free night awards, worth up to $50,000 per night per certificate. So that's about. Let's see how much that's worth. That is about $1,200. About $1,200 worth of value from this these 3 free night certificates if you redeem at the highest that you can redeem 50,000 point hotel. Now, here we get into where Marriott is kind of weak. The spend categories. They say 17, but you actually just get 6x back when you use your card at the hotel. Everything else is just a matter of being a Marriott member. So that's nothing. It's free. You don't need the card for that. So you get 6x back. So 6x back, that's about a little less than 5% back on your spend when you use it at the Marriott hotels. And then you get 3x back. This is a new benefit. 3x back at grocery stores, gas stations, and dining. So that 3x is like 2.5% back in terms of actual value that you get using your card at grocery stores, gas stations, and dining. So it's kind of okay. It's okay. Here's the real benefit here is that free night award certificate on your anniversary that's worth up to 35,000 points. So 35,000 points, you get the free night on your anniversary. 1 month after you renew your card, you get the free night certificate. So at 35,000 points is worth about $250, and I can attest for that. I used it last year and I got about $250 hotel room for one night. So yeah, you spend $95 annual fee, you get about $250 back on the free night when you use it. So you're coming out quite a bit with this card. So it's definitely keep a card. We're gonna go ahead and put it with the IHG card. Boom. Maybe some other little small benefits. We're not gonna go over them though. All right, so next we have, let's see, the Marriott Bonvoy Brilliant card. All right, the Big Daddy. So $450 annual fee, 100,000 Marriott points, plus you get an 85,000 free night certificate. So 100,000 points is about $800 worth of value with the sign-up bonus, and the 85,000 points. I think we did this earlier, but that is about $680 worth of value from the free night certificate. However, and I said this earlier, with this free night certificate, you just have to keep in mind, are you going to be willing to pay if you want to stay more than one night at that hotel? So use your free night certificate for one night. Are you going to be willing to pay a second night, right? Because that hotel room is going to be $600-$700 at least for the second night. It's going to be the same price for the third night. So for me personally, I'm not someone that stays at that type of hotel and spends that kind of money. It's just because the only hotel I'll spend that type of money on is a nice resort, a very, very nice resort somewhere on a Caribbean island or Southeast Asia, somewhere. But I wouldn't spend that money on just any hotel for sure. So just keep that in mind. When you're booking your hotel, you think about this free night certificate. Are you going to want to spend that money for a second, third night? Consider, you might have to change hotels, how much time that's going to take, and yada, yada, yada. I'm just not someone that's really into changing hotels and jumping around hotels. So, if I were to value that free night certificate, it'll be around 50,000 points, because I want to stay more than one night, more than likely. And that's the price I'm willing to pay for a hotel. But again, it does depend on the hotel itself. So let's keep all that. This stuff to think about. All right. Excuse me. So next, the spin categories, same thing. 6X, 3X, really nothing too special with the spin categories on this card, which is highly disappointing. Very, very disappointing. Because one thing you notice with the Hilton cards is that each tier card has a different level of amount of points that you earn with your spin. But with the Marriott cards, it's just pretty much all the same, regardless of which cards you have. I think they should change that. They should definitely change that. So with this card, you do get a $300 Marriott Bonvoy statement credit. So you can use this for when you're booking your hotel. So that pretty much brings the effective fee down to $150. You get a free night award up to 50,000 points. This is an anniversary award, so you don't get it in your first year. You get it after you renew, a month after you renew, going into your second year. But 50,000 points, again, that's about $400 or so worth of value. And then you get a $100 Marriott Bonvoy property credit at the Ritz or St. Regis if you stay 2 nights or more. There are some other benefits here. Let's see. You get 15 Elite Night credits. So if you're chasing status, that's definitely pretty good. You get Priority Pass Select. So airport lounge access, also pretty good. So you get a lot with this card. And I've done a video comparing this card to the Marriott Bonvoy Boundless card, the one we just looked at for $95. And, it just makes more sense for me to just get this card over the Boundless card. You just get so much more value with it. Of course, you're paying a higher annual fee, but even when you take that into account, you're just getting, just more value, more outsized value from that annual fee than compare to the Boundless card. So yeah, I'm probably gonna end up picking this card up. I think because of the sign-up bonus, it ends on the 18th. So I'm probably like 80% sure I'm gonna get this card. We're going back to our tier list. Easily S tier right now. It's there, up there with the Aspire card. It's up there. All right. So next we have the Bonvoy business card. I'm gonna go ahead and put this in the C tier, and that's because they raise. I'm trying to think. I don't want to put it in the B tier. So pretty much the business card is very similar to the Boundless card. It's really not much different, but this has a higher annual fee. You do get slightly different spin categories, but they're still not that good either. So, to be honest with you, the only reason that you want to get the business card is if you want to stay under 524 and still have that, get that free night certificate. That's the only reason you want to get this, and then you want to pay the extra, $25 for an annual fee. But because it's more expensive, I'm trying to figure out where I want to put it at. I want to put it in C tier for now. I just don't think it's good considering that it costs more than other annual or more cards in this class, I would say. IHG, $99. Marriott Bonvoy, $95. This is $125. Not a huge difference in cost, but it does cost more. So I gotta take something off. So next we have the I'm skipping we'll go ahead and talk about the hotels.com card. So the hotels.com card, I'm not going to put it on here. I don't even know why I included it in here. But the hotels.com card is, you pretty much, once you spend $500, you get a stamp, right? And that $500, you get you one stamp, and after 10 stamps, you get one room worth $110. Or you get one night hotel stay worth up to $110. So the math works out, you get about a little over 2% back on your spend with this card. So it's not bad. If you're a hotels.com fan, sure, it's like, go for it. I'm sure hotels.com has I know they have other rewards. So this kind of, goes along with the other rewards way that you can earn rewards with that card. So it's not bad. It's not bad. I don't know where to put it at just because it's very niche compared to the other cards that we have here. So we're just going to keep it down here. We're not going to rate it. Next we have the Ritz-Carlton card. So this is going to be S tier. And let me find a website with the benefits. I was having a hard time finding one earlier. I think I found the point guy. Especially with the award. Yeah, High Heel. I mean, the Marriott Bonvoy business. I mean, I have it. I've had it for a while, but I think I'm going to. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm going to cancel it at this point. It's really no point having it anymore because it doesn't really impact my credit score either. So I'm gonna get rid of it. I'm gonna upgrade my Marriott Bonvoy, the free one. What's it called? Marriott Bonvoy Bold. Marriott Bonvoy Bold card that I have with Chase. I'm gonna upgrade that one back to the balance card. Maybe. We'll see. Like I said, I'm about to get the Brilliant card, so I'm not sure if I want to have both of them. We'll see. Anyways, Ritz-Carlton card. Let's look at it. So this card is actually discontinued for one thing. You cannot apply for this card. The only way that you can get this card is if you apply for another Chase Marriott card, keep it for a year, and then call Chase and ask if you can switch to this card. That's the only way you can get it at this point. And you do have to have a $10,000 credit limit in order to get this card as well. So just keep that in mind. All right, so let's look at some of the benefits here. So you get Marriott Gold Elite. It's unlimited use of $100 discount on paid stays of 2 or more nights on a specific rate. So that's pretty good. If you stay 2 or more nights at a Marriott hotel, you get a $100 discount. Up to $100 stimmy credit after TSA pre-check. So you get TSA pre-check. Up to $21 paid nights at Ritz-Carlton upgraded to the club level. Up to 21 paid nights at Ritz-Carlton. Okay, if you're someone staying at Ritz-Carlton a lot, that's definitely pretty good too. I'm not sure if this only counts towards Ritz-Carlton, but I think it counts towards Marriott, all Marriott hotels, if I'm correct. I need to look into that actually. Not 100% sure. I can't remember. Let's see. So they do have some pretty good priority pass benefits here. So first of all, you can bring in a limited amount of free guests with the priority pass lounge. There is no authorized user fee. So each of your authorized user can have their own pass if you want. And it does have the priority pass restaurants. So all pretty good. You do get the $300 statement credit, airline incidental fees. So you get that as well. And I think that's about it. You get the 50,000 point free night, just like the Marriott Bonvoy brilliant card. So we're gonna keep this at S tier for now. All right, Marriott business or the Hyatt business card. Let's just do the regular business card or regular Hyatt card first. This is A tier. You know, it's up there with the IHG and the Marriott Bonvoy boundless card. So let's pull that up real quick. Dun, dun. All right, so 60,000 points. That's worth about $1,200 worth of value at least. You know what? We're not gonna say that. We're gonna say like $900 worth of value. We'll be a little conservative for our point estimates. We'll say $900 worth of value, but I think you can definitely get more. And then in terms of your spend, you get 4 points back with the card. Points are worth about, we'll say 1.5. We'll be conservative, 1.5. So that's like 6% back. And then you get 5%, or let's see, you get 2 points back on restaurants, airline tickets, local transit commuting, gym memberships, fitness clubs. So that's about 3.5% back on your spend at these places. So not bad. Not bad. $95 annual fee. You get a free night at a category 1 to 4 hotel on your anniversary. So that's really good because unlike Marriott, they base it on category and not the amount of points the hotel is worth at the time. So even during peak times when the price goes up a little bit, as long as it's still in that same category, as long as it's a category 1 to 4, you can stay at the hotel. You do get status, elite status here as well. And you should get, I thought you got free nights. You receive 5 qualifying night credit towards your elite status. So if you're chasing status, you get 5 nights. So yeah, I think this is definitely, I would say it's an A plus. It's not S tier. I think it's an A plus just because it's pretty strong when it comes to its spin categories. Its free night certificate is a little bit more flexible compared to like the Marriott card. So if I had to give it anything, it'd be kind of A plus. Oh my guys, point blank trap. What's going on, man? What's going on, David? Sorry, I was looking at the other monitor. I see you guys chatting. I hear Marriott went live as of today with the 15K top off certs. Yeah, that's what I meant to mention that earlier. Yeah, they went live today with that. Good evening, Willen. Hey, Chomby, I have a trip coming up and I don't want to use my MX points. Any advice? Any Hilton cards? Thanks. You don't want to use your MX points. Any advice? Any Hilton cards? I mean, in terms of like advice, I don't know. I mean, what kind of advice are you really looking for? If you're looking for like some other cards to get, yeah, I mean, Hilton is definitely pretty strong. It kind of depends on where you're staying at, you know? Definitely look at some hotels that you may want to stay at. And if you need to get a credit card to, use points for that, it's definitely do it. Do it ASAP. I'm not sure when your trip is, how much time you have. What's going on, your favorite couple? All right, let's get back to this tier list. We're almost done. Last card we have is the World of Hyatt business card. And I've talked about this, I believe, on one of my live streams, but where is it? All right. This card's a little disappointing. So you get 60,000 bonus points after you spend 5,000. So again, that's like $900. Same spend, you get about 6% back when you use your card at hotels. You get, it's pretty much the same thing as the regular card. There are some differences though. There are some differences, although they're not showing here. All right, here we go. So up to $100 in highest statement credits. So spend $50 or more at any higher property and earn $50 statement credits. And you could do this twice per year. 10% redemption bonus. So spend $50,000 in a calendar year and get 10% of your redeemed points back. So not too bad. Like I said, if you're using this card strictly for business, you have a lot of business expenses, this definitely can help you out. Let's see. I think there's some other little benefits here. Let's see, 5 qualifying nights. That's pretty much it. So really the big things here is the statement credits, redemption bonus. Yeah, employees at no additional cost. So this is a $200 annual fee. So, you know, if I had to put this somewhere in a tier list, it would probably be like, I think it's better than the Marriott Bonvoy business card. So we'll put it here with the B category. But to be perfectly honest with you guys, I'm going to do this. I'm going to move everything down 1. So I still think the Hilton Inspired card is the best. But we're going to do like S plus, A, S, A, B, C. I think that's better. So as Hilton Inspired card, I still think it's the best hotel card. And, you know, the Marriott Bonvoy Brilliant and Ritz-Carlton are pretty close. They're pretty close in terms of what I think is the best. IHG, Bonvoy Boundless, the Hyatt card. Like I said, I would give the Hyatt card kind of an A+, slightly better than the other two. And then these other cards are kind of, they're all good, but for different reasons. And it's kind of hard to say which one, if they're better or if they deserve to be like an A or even lower. So they're all fine. They're all fine. But yep, that's tier list, guys. That is it. So I'll probably do some more of these. This was pretty fun. Getting inspired again makes you want the brilliant instead. Curious to know what changed your mind. Mainly because I tend to like Marriott hotels better. That's pretty much the main reason. That's pretty much it. I just like Marriott hotels. Nothing too complicated. I still like Hiltons. Don't get me wrong. I like Hilton hotels, but if I had to choose one, Marriott Bonvoy, and I probably still will get the Hilton Aspire. Don't get me wrong. I'm probably still going to get it again. But I'm in no rush to really get it right now. Because the good thing with the Hilton Aspire card is I can get it anytime and I'll have access to that free night certificate, right? So I don't need to hold it for a year in order to get that or anything like that. So yeah, I'll probably end up getting the Bonvoy Brilliant right now, and eventually I'll get the Hilton Aspire again. And I haven't stayed at IHG hotel in quite a while. I'll need to check it out before I can like really judge how excited I am about this car or whether or not I want to get it. Yeah, I mean, the main reason I'm getting the Bonvoy Brilliant card now is because of the sign-up bonus. That's the main reason why I'm getting it. But I think it's still a good keeper card, though. In terms of like the free night that you get, the $300 statement credit, you know, it kind of pays for itself. This will probably be my only premium card after 2020 or starting in 2023. So I'm probably going to get rid of my platinum card at the end of the year. And then that's really it. I had the gold card, Chase Sapphire Preferred, the Venture card. I had the Venture card too. So yeah. Yeah, that's why you gotta be sometimes strategic with when you apply for cards, so you don't have to pay, thousands of dollars all at once in the annual fees. Yeah, the sign-up bonus for the Brilliant or the Bonvoy Brilliant card is pretty solid. I don't think you'll get anything better than this anytime soon. Yeah, I'm gonna get rid of the platinum card. Think so. I don't think it's necessarily worth it for me to keep it because the only benefit I'm really getting out of it is essentially the credits. That's about it. Because the major benefit with the platinum card is like the lounge access, but I can't I can't use the lounge access because usually I'm traveling with my wife and she can't get into like the Delta Lounge we don't even have a Centurion Lounge in Atlanta to begin with, but she can't get into the Delta Lounge because they only allow one guest per card. So we end up usually just going to the Priority Pass Lounge here in Atlanta, and I have that on other cards. So yeah, I don't think it's really worth me keeping the platinum card unless they give me a nice juicy retention offer. Like I would have canceled it back in December, but they gave me a retention offer, so that's the only reason I kept it. So, they'll have to give me, I would say, at least 40,000 points for me to want to keep it. At least. They give me 40,000 points, I'll keep it for another year for sure. But we'll see. I don't know. I feel like they might not give out any retention offers going into next year. I can do a video. How do you like the brilliant card? I like it. It's a solid card to have, I think. It's a solid card. Yeah, they'll probably give me. Yeah. I'm sure they will. Like I said, they gave the retention offer 30, 40,000 points. Has to be 30 to 40,000. Anything below 30, definitely not. At 30, I got to think about it. Yeah, the Ritz Carlton is pretty solid. It's pretty solid. Only thing is you don't get a sign up bonus for it, so. No sign up bonus for it. So I could see myself switching to the Ritz Carlton down the line, but I'd rather just have the sign up bonus with the brilliant card right now. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think they'll go up on the annual fee. I think I heard rumors about that, but I feel like it's fine where it's at, especially when you consider the Hits and Aspire cards at $450. Yeah, Ritz has the better priority pass benefits for sure. But I have priority pass benefits like on my wife's Chase Sapphire Reserve card, so I'm okay on that. But yeah, definitely the Ritz has the better benefits. I don't necessarily need them, but all right, let's see. I have the Capital Adventure X, which has the same priority pass benefits. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Yeah, I mean, like I said, I just feel like the benefits that they added with the platinum card when they increase the annual fee just aren't worth it. I think they could have done better. Like, I don't care about Equinox. or they have made it better, right? They just added the new credits for or towards the TV services, Disney and all that stuff. So they have made it a little bit better. They have made it a little bit better. Yeah, I haven't been to Walmart in forever. So I was like, I mean, and like Walmart Plus is so random. Like for a platinum card, really, really, you have Equinox gym membership, Walmart Plus. Like I just don't think the people who are working out at Equinox are shopping at Walmart. I just don't believe it. Yeah, they probably couldn't. They probably couldn't afford it. Like it's probably something that they don't have to pay for, or Amazon or Walmart kind of subsidize the cost in some way. Amazon probably wasn't willing to do it. Yeah, they did for Amazon. It'd be amazing. Amazon Prime, or maybe like a discount. It had to be like the full like cost of Amazon Prime. Just a little small little discount. Small little discount. That I could get down with. I mean, the thing is that Amex didn't have to ask. If they wanted to do an Amazon Prime discount, they could just code it in their system that whenever you pay, this fee, it gets taken off somehow. I'm assuming they could do that, but maybe not. But Amazon doesn't care. They just want to. They just want somebody to pay for it. They don't care who pays for it. And like I said, Amazon or Amex could give us like a $50 credit towards Amazon Prime every year. That'd have been sweet. That would have been sweet. But guys, I'm going to go ahead and end the stream now because my throat is killing me. It's killing me, guys. I'm dying. About to go drink some tea. Thanks for joining tonight, guys. I'm sorry I'm late. I'll do better next week. Like I said, my streaming software was jacked up. It took me about 45 minutes to fix it. But you guys keep it, or take it easy, rather. Stay safe and all that stuff. Join the Discord, guys. Like I said, I'm on the Discord all the time. If you guys have any questions about anything or want to talk about anything, I am there. I'm going to do a quick link real quick. Let me add. Sec. Send this to you guys. Yeah. Here's the Discord link if you guys want to join. If you don't know what Discord is, it's just a online chat community, I guess. Whatever you want to call it. But yeah, I'm there all the time. But you guys have a good one. Thanks for joining. I appreciate it, High Heel. About to not talk for the rest of the weekend. Bye, guys.